Here there is a business called cargo management as well as logistics services. So cargo management and logistics services basically look into that air, sea, land transportation of the cargo, and there is a logistics supports like bill of lading. You wanted to do the custom clearances, port clearances, and other type of the services which you are going to give, consolidation, packing services. These are all part of the logistics and cargo areas. So in this one, what is we are trying to do it into an ERP. ERP basically gives you a good support on start from inquiry, then sending the quotations. So sending the quotations basically depending on what type of services they wanted, and the service provider, who is the service provider. Maybe in some cases land transportation is service providers themselves, so they will be able to give the price then and there. In other cases, in the shipping line and airline and air cargo and all, they would like to get the they may have some sort of indication of the prices. Otherwise, they have to get the prices for a particular destinations and all. And these things, once you are getting into, you are putting into the system and giving the proposal. Once that is getting into that, then it is going to be an operational procedure. In the operational procedure, there is two functions basically strictly to be monitored. One is that the expenditure which is you are going to do it for each and every segment of the scope. Like for cargo clearance, for this clearance, that clearance, or border clearances, and engaging to a shipping line. Every places, either you may be having some credit facility, otherwise you are spending money from your pocket, and this is to be in time and real time basis. It has to be updated in the system. So the people who is doing in the operations, they have to enter then and there. Apart from that, there is some charges you are already put it into. Some charges are on actuals. Some charges having the taxes. Some charges doesn't have taxes. So these all parameters we have to set it up, configure initially itself. Then it is very very interesting and very easy to control seamlessly your operations. Once that is done, then engagement of that transportation companies, and then they getting into the documentation from the companies, and once the documentation comes into you, and with the documentation the invoice processing is happening, and with the invoice processing you are handing over the documents to the client. When you are doing the one without invoice processing, you should not give to that. And every job, and there will be sub jobs also. In case there is a very bulk movement is there. The bulk movement, there is a possibility that not one day, that is going to be continuous bulk movement. In the continuous bulk movement, you have only one job number, and there will be a lot of sub job numbers, and the execution is going to be partial. So these complexities we have to run in one place, one system, and one synchronized finance system. Then it is easy to handle it, and with the dashboards and other informative indications and KPIs. Once it is run, you have to increase your efficiency by at least 30 to 40% to be competent in the market. If you want to know more about the cargo and logistics mechanism, and if you are having your own fleet, so the fleet management has to be involved, and finance, you have more number of people than HR, fixed asset, if you are having your own assets and other offices and other things. These all management you have to put it into one nutshell, and you have to keep the ERP. And to know more about it, please let us know.